So when it comes to picking cars to do customer spotlights on, most of them are shiny and restored and overly modified and beautiful. And then there's BJ Saleen. When I saw this car online, I'm like, dude, we're shooting this car. We got to get down here. You live unfortunately far away from us, but Ponies and Smokies made it happen. We were able to get here and appropriately park it in front of a dumpster. So tell us about this car. I mean, what's the story with this car?
Okay, this car, this was the first Saleen I'd ever seen. It was, an 88 model. My buddy's dad bought the car new. Oh, okay. It was, the first one in Eastern Kentucky where I grew up at. We always loved the car, drooled over it, but somehow the car got lost, between owners, and, it got flipped probably 10 times.
Oh, geez.
And the last time that we found it, it was sitting in a field near Harlan, Kentucky, with missing one wheel, missing a side skirt, missing the hatch, transmission was gone.
So somebody's parted it.
Oh, yes,
basically.
Yes. They had cut the headlight plugs off from the car, taillight plugs off the car. The rats had gotten inside of it and just destroyed the car.
So, you drove this 3 hours to get here, yes, so obviously some things have changed since then. So tell us about it now. How did it get to this point? Obviously you haven't touched the body yet. Are you going to?
No, the car's perfect. It is exactly,
I love it.
This is what the car's getting. I bought the car sight unseen, supposed to be a decent car, and it really was not. No, it was not. Got it in, the guy said the car ran. Okay. Obviously it couldn't run, no transmission, no bell housing. The fuel pump wires, everything cut. So, I kind of scratched my head on what to do next.
So if it wasn't a Saleen, it was borderline not even worth fixing.
The car was junk, So first I threw a small block Ford back in it, fixed the harness, got the car where it would start, but I still wasn't satisfied, Okay. The purists on these cars are tough.
Yes.
So
I'm aware. I had one of these. I put an IRS in it, and I was banned.
Yes. I knew that it would take the perfect combo to get the right mixture for the purist. So I said, you know what? Let's cut it up and put a Coyote in it. Let's do a Coyote stick shift. Let's change the interior to black. Let's go all out.
And the seat, it's like the whole car is obviously patina, we'll call it. The seats are gorgeous.
Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, that's where I spent my money: the drivetrain and the seats.
Okay.
Outside of that, not a lot of money's been spent on it.
So the car, so where did you find the missing pieces? Because finding 88 Saleen parts is not easy.
Well, before I made the purist guys mad, I could kind of get in there.
Oh.
And I want to be fair.
But then they found out what you were doing.
Well, that's right. And I want to be fair. The purist guys have been really good about this car. They see me as saving a rough car. So I bought one new old stock wheel, which is pretty good money. Yeah. I found a wing that was equally as rough as the car. So I bought another car for the complete black interior.
Okay.
And then I bought these seats out of Malaysia.
We talked about that, I remember.
Yep,
okay.
Yep, got those, and then I sourced a 2,300 mile Coyote engine and drivetrain and all that.
So you swapped the Coyote, obviously, and it's 5-speed, 6-speed, what's behind it?
Yeah, this is a budget swap. It's got a T45 that I've had in about 3 cars. The transmission's terrible, so I thought it'd be perfect for this car. It really fits the bill.
Stock rear, did you even touch it?
No, I rebuilt it, but it's stock 355. This one is out of a 94 5 car.
Okay.
The brake options for the Saleen SBO, I couldn't find calipers or anything like that for it. So I swapped to the the newer rear end, rebuilt it, threw it in, we're good.
So, like I said, what is your favorite part of the car, and what would you change?
I love the way the car looks. If you look around it, man, it's beat and banged. The paint's missing. It's just perfectly rough to me.
It tells a story.
I can go to the Walmart and I can push buggies out of the way with this car and not feel bad about it.
The Saleen body Mustang.
Yeah, and then these guys that are buying these cars to preserve them and put them up, it kills them.
And to be fair, you have nice cars.
I do.
You have a 93 car that's beautiful low mileage.
Yeah.
You have a low mileage Saleen. Yeah. You got a whole compound of cars we're going to visit someday and take a look at.
But
this is the one you drive.
This is the one we drive. Yes, sir.
And is it done?
It's done.
We know done is not done, but
I do have a T56 to go in it.
Okay.
We're going to do the Hot Rod Power Tour this year.
Okay.
And it's probably going to be with this car here.
That's the car to do it.
Yeah, you know, I've got to add AC on it, and we got to put a little bit quieter mufflers on
Does
it.
it have power steering and stuff? All that stuff?
No.
All manual.
Yeah, it's all manual.
Sorry, it's like, I don't know, there's a stereo in it.
It does have a radio, yes, sir. No, outside of a radio and heat, we don't have anything. You know,
just raw and drive it and enjoy it.
That's correct. I mean, even down to the eBay tires, you know.
So they're the cheapest tire you can buy. That'll fit that wheel.
Well, we had about 2 miles on it, and we done about a 1/8 of a mile rolling burnout. So, you know, we're not buying expensive tires.
We're not going to buy the tire that we're not going to drive far.
Yes, sir.
So how is, I mean, I love the car. That's how, I mean, you and I were talking this on. So how are people liking this car? I mean, purists, Mustang people as a whole, I mean, you're getting good feedback, bad feedback?
Actually, I get
really
good feedback on the car. We don't drive the nice stuff, we really drive this. You know, I took both my Cobras and this to Charlotte to the Cars and Coffee. Nobody looked at my super nice red Cobra.
Everybody looked at this.
Everybody looked at this. Yes, sir.
I've seen that before. You see a junk survivor versus a beautiful restored car.
Yes.
It's like, this tells a story.
Well, this car is only going to be original one. Everybody swarms to this car. You know, this looks like a car that your average Joe can afford.
Yes.
You know, a lot
of these days they sadly can't.
Well, that's right. Yeah, that's right. You know, you roll up in a car lot, you see a pristine Saleen.
Yeah.
You know, we know it's 40 grand. You know, they see this car, they're like, you know,
relate to
you know
that.
what?
Yeah.
You know,
I might be able to. I can drive that.
Yeah. This guy can't afford paint. You know, that's my kind of guy. You know, and it fits the bill for everybody that that walks by.
I hear you. Well, dude, I love it. You know, I love the car. We will definitely visit you at some point in time because I want to see the rest of the collection. But thanks again, man.
Yeah, man.
We appreciate it.
Appreciate you.